His teachers describe him as being kind. One teacher in particular said, "He has the rare skill of being in the moment, whether in a discussion or with a literary work. He is there in heart and mind." I introduce to you Mr. Fedor Polyanskiy, aka Fed.
Thank you. My fellow Americans, family, friends, parents, administrators, and faculty, and graduating class of Inglemoor High School 2016, welcome to the beginning. I'm here today to tell you a story, your story. But see, it's not quite the story you think it is. Part of it, you already know. Your first day at school, having your first classes, making your first friends, getting used to having a group of adults tell you what to do all day, and learning the core subjects. Your first textbook, your back after carrying a heavy backpack full of more textbooks, and discovering backpacks with wheels, so you don't have to carry more textbooks. Having different teachers for different classes, and your first dance. Of course, the day you finally figure out exactly how much work you should put into a group project, without overextending yourself. All of this and a lot more. You thought you had school figured out, and then you came here, stuck with another 500-odd students, half of whom you've never met before, in classes you were sure would be a breeze, trying to work 3 years to get to here, today. Welcome to Inglemoor High School. I think we did all right. We made it, after all, didn't we? Think of all the work you've done, the notes you've taken, the lectures you've sat through, the late-night essays you wrote from scratch, and of course, that project you absolutely loved in English, the friends you've made, and the friends you've lost. I don't think there's a person here who came to school and worried only about their work. Because school is a lot more than that, and if it wasn't, we'd all be taught by robots. Now, see, through every class, you were growing your circle. And I know for a fact you will have a circle. That's not a secret. If you all don't have a circle, you have me. So, don't worry about it. You've got A as B. You've got your wonderful teachers, who are some of the best that I've ever had. And in all this time, you grew from a little kiddo into someone who is reliable, respectable, someone who knows how to manage their time, work with little sleep, learn hours worth of work in minutes, and someone who is prepared. We've come, we've experienced, and we've learned. Now we are here. We've become, in the broadest understanding of the word, adults. But where are we? Look around yourself, look past these people, past these walls, beyond city limits. Nuclear weapons still spread country to country, wars still rampage across borders, infectious diseases still circulate the global environment. The demand for power and electricity has yet to stop growing. Our population continues to grow, and our expenditure of natural resources along with it. International terrorism is still a major problem in the world, and many nations are still experiencing the effects of the globalized economy, from inflation to lower demand for goods, to overpopulation and to unemployment. Our climate changes as humanity gains the ability to change alter the course of the environment of the planet, and poverty is still rampant. Many people don't have access to the vital sustainers, food and water. With so much still to do, so many problems to solve, how do we start? How does someone even approach problems like these? Temporary solutions are easy, but how do we find the lasting ones? How do we grow the skin that will replace the collection of band-aids keeping these problems at bay? Why not just print more money and build infrastructure? Can't find food, build a farm. Not enough power, build a power station. Nation under attack, build a warship. Factories for electric cars, machines to collect natural resources from space, and robotic police to keep the peace. All of this we could build just by printing more money and building infrastructure. You see, I asked some 10-year-olds how they'd solve these problems, and those were the answers they gave me. History tells us that problems like these have only ever been solved by a devoted group of individuals sitting down and thinking together. MLK had the SCLC, FDR had his cabinet, and Thomas Jefferson had Benjamin Franklin and Samuel Adams. We have each other. Look around yourself again, but this time don't look too far. These are the people who will define the future. These are the people whose generation's time is now. See, it is now our time to take up the mantle. Will we do so selfishly and impulsively like children? or with thought and preparation like adults? Will we react like children, or will we respond like adults? The power to make this decision lies with each and every one of us. Wake up in the morning and do good. Spread kindness. Pay attention to the people around you and meet new people. Find your passion. Gather a group of like-minded people and work together. Because that is the only way we can hope to change the world. After all, it's the only way that it's ever been done. Think for a moment and realize that by thinking for the past few minutes, you're already starting. See, you're already a group of like-minded individuals sitting down and thinking together. It's not quite as hard as it seems, is it? Members of the audience, thank you for listening. Graduating class of Inglemoor High School 2016, thank you for thinking.